All right, today we are cutting a laminate countertop that I got from a big box store. It's just a stock piece, 6 foot long. So I'm going to be using this laminate jigsaw blade. It cuts on the down cut. That way it's not lifting back up and breaking the edge of the laminate countertop. All right, so you see I have blue painter's tape laid down on the countertop. And what this is it just keeps a protection layer between the saw and the countertop. And I've always noticed that it helps with the chipping of the edge. So with these stock countertops, they don't come with any edges. So you have to buy one of these end cap kits, and you have to be very careful when you open them, because I've actually broke the laminate piece pulling it out because they're like vacuum sealed. So these come with actual nails, and I've always found it very difficult to get them in well. So what I'm using is a staple that will not penetrate up through the top of the laminate countertop, but it just works easier. It's easier to move around and get it. So the next step is you want to align your end cap piece. And what I do is I take a piece of blue painter's tape just to kind of hold it in place for me. And you just use a standard iron at the highest setting, and it actually melts the glue that's on the back of the laminate piece, and then it adheres it to the countertop. Now the next step is you got to get that end cap to be even with the countertop. So this is an actual blade that's designed for cutting laminate countertop. If you see, the front of it has a ball bearing that keeps you up the right distance, and then you just trim off the excess. One thing to note is when you're doing this, you got to inspect your router bit. It builds up a little bit of glue because the glue gets hot and melts, and you don't want that ball bearing lifting it up just a minute amount. That way you're nice and even with your countertop. The next step is to put your countertops on. These cabinets are actually level on the floor, but as you see, the countertop is moving back and forth. That's because there's a front lip on this that keeps the front of the countertop a little bit higher so that it won't interfere with the clearance of your drawer being pulled in and out. So what you have to do is get some shims, put them in the back, make sure it's level front to back and left to right. One thing to note here is when you're screwing your countertop down, you want to make sure your screws are not too long. I learned that the hard way a long time ago, and I actually went and put my screw in tight and it came up through the countertop. So make sure you use like an inch long countertop screw. You can pick them up at any box store. That way you don't have to really worry that it's going to be too long and actually destroy your countertop. I hope you found this video useful. Remember, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to see more videos like this. And until next time, I'll see you later.